Alright, hello everyone, Simon here, welcome back to our playthrough of Unavowed. I've been thinking that this game is actually, like, really easy. Oh, okay, well, put that back there. This game's actually really easy. Like, the puzzles are not obscure, not complicated, like, everything's straightforward, right? Like, we've done, what, 2 cases so far? Yeah, and then an intro. And in all that time, there has not been any difficulties, really, with anything. Right, we never got stuck. Maybe the game will get more complicated over time. But anyway, let's go into the game. I don't know if I should bring Logan or not. Let's go ahead and go to Staten Island. Oh, look at that. St. George Ferry. Again, it's behind my face, unfortunately. 8:02 p.m.
I know that song. Lowlands Away, isn't it?
Yes, an old shanty. Being at sea just reminds me of younger days.
Well, don't let me stop you. We could use a bit of cheer on a dreary night like this.
That's not a cheerful song.
No, I shall not lose myself in the past. Let us proceed.
Lowlands Away is not a cheerful song. Lowlands Away is about a sailor who is at sea and he sees a ghost of his wife. And his wife, the ghost of his wife, has come to tell him that she died. That's not usually what one would consider a cheerful song, Eli. Lowlands, lowlands away, me John. Alright, so what's going on here? We have ferry, we have pier, we have memorial. Can I just like...
Seriously? It took forever to get here. Let's finish investigating here first.
So you can't switch your party once you're in, like you can't just like, oh, I changed my mind, like I'm gonna go pick up Logan. There's a 9/11 memorial. Whoa, powers.
Summoner, you have made a grave error. Return me to my world immediately.
Hear me out, General.
I have no time to talk. You summoned me in the middle of battle. I am the General Commander. Without me, my soldiers are doomed to failure.
How's the war effort going anyway?
Obviously know the answer to that, Summoner. It is no secret our efforts are going poorly. Perhaps even futile. They poison our waters. They destroy our resources, our homes, our lives. So we fight. Outnumbered and outmatched, but what choice do we have?
A choice is exactly what I'm offering you.
We choose to live. If you have counsel to offer, I am listening.
Good, this could work out well for both of us. What was that? What is that thing?
Was that?
One of the merfolk? I cannot say for certain.
Stop the island from spinning, please. Thank you.
Oh, take it easy.
Yes, try and get your bearings.
You can lean over the rail if you need to, you know, throw up. I guarantee nobody will notice the smell around here. You seem alright. Good.
Did I hear you right? That was a mermaid. It's not. It's a man. It's a merman.
One of the merfolk, yes. The demon summoned it. But how? To open such a path takes tremendous energy. Energy that a demon alone should not possess. Such a thing is impossible. And yet, I spoke it, so it must be true.
So, merfolk exist?
Yes, and the less you express your surprise at every supernatural encounter, the faster we can get on with things. Speaking of, let us venture forward. We will learn nothing standing here in the rain.
She came last night, all dressed in white, lowlands away. The shanty is in Assassin's Creed 4, by the way. If you want to listen to a bunch of dudes singing it while you're in a pirate ship. Alright, so there's nothing here except a vision. Literally nothing here. To police.
That's crap and you know it.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
Right, sure. I'm getting a drink. See you around, Donnie.
Bye.
Me and Donnie, bye. Inside police station. Wait a minute, she walked that way. A shiny new sign for the 120th precinct of Staten Island. Great. Wait, is he playing Trollgate? The cop is barely out of his teens, he's entranced by his phone. He's playing Trollgate. I'm not sure I like the screen scrolling back and forth like this. I kind of prefer everything on one screen. Anyway, let's talk to the cop.
Huh? Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
You look pretty engrossed in your phone there.
I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate? It's like digital crack. I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life.
You know, I wish there were good phone games. I mean, I'm just gonna like rant for a bit. I play a few phone games. They're not that good. Maybe Diablo Immortal will change that. Alright, let's get back to this game.
Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free.
Cops aren't that much above the plebs. Couldn't help but overhear your argument.
Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone. Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicky. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it.
Some kind of problem, officer?
With Vicky, there's always a problem. And that's all I'm gonna say. Right. See you.
Alright, can I go into the police station? Hi. I have an emergency. I have this person makes fire. I have an old-timey photos of cops and cop cars. This plant looks plastic. It also looks like bright orange. Officer is taking advantage of the quiet night to get some paperwork done. Well, it's not gonna be quiet for much longer because I'm gonna disturb her. Watch this. Hi, officer.
Yes? What is it? Sorry. I thought you looked a bit familiar. But no, it was just a trick of the light.
I have one of those faces. You have never seen me before, certainly not on any wanted posters. What can possibly go wrong?
That's a joke, obviously.
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 In any case, while I'd love to chat, I have a mountain of paperwork to get through. Unless there's something else I could help you with?
He said don't do that. What
Captain
do you do
Joy
here?
Harrison, at your service. Filling out paperwork, a specialty.
I mean, he did say don't tell anyone, but I'm just gonna like... Is Vicky a problem?
Is she bothering my officers again? That woman just can't let things go.
Could you tell me about Vicky?
What's to tell? She used to be one of my finest detectives. Now she's not. I feel for her. I really do. But until she gets the help she needs to stay out of our way. No, unless that's all.
He needs help. What kind of help?
Mental help. The kind you need a PhD to prescribe medication for. She refuses to get it, and it's only making her condition worse. Heaven helps those who help themselves, as they say. It's out of my hands. I do not gossip about my officers, even suspended ones. Please take your
But you
idle
just
speculation
did.
elsewhere.
you just told us she needs psychiatric help. You just told us she needs psychiatric medication help. Apparently that does not
Yes.
count.
If you'll excuse me, I have now paperwork to climb.
That doesn't count as gossiping. J&M storage.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicky. That's all it was.
You're serious.
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Dead ass serious.
Did you hear that? Again with the just a tragedy.
Yes, the deadpan delivery, the blank expression. Something is definitely amiss.
Storage facility looks unlocked. I mean, that's great. Oh, I didn't mean to. There's a
Another
ghost.
ghost. And in a back alley, no less.
It is a shame we left Logan behind. His abilities could have proven useful.
Yeah. So this is the interesting part of all this. It's that there are multiple ways to solve each case, depending on who you bring along. I mean, I'm guessing at some point we can use a sword or some fire. So like there's like different ways to solve cases. And like choosing different characters will give you a slightly different gaming experience. A rattling air conditioner drips moisture onto the damp street. Ew. I think quite like the walk over a bar window in the early evening. Vinny's bar. And then the memorial. So the 9/11 memorial is there, so it's a circle. This map. Alright, let's go ahead and storage unit is completely empty. Tightly closed storage door, card reader. A box light forgotten on a platform truck. Elevator to higher floors. Alright, well, there's nothing here at the moment. There's a ghost in the alleyway. A vile, smelling heap of oozing trash bags. Heavy metal door pitted with rust marks. Hi. Hello.
The lost spirit will not acknowledge your presence. The bestower could speak to it, were he here.
Indeed, never mind. Heavy cinder block has been abandoned on the ground. Locked, yeah, thought so. Keypad. How hard is it to guess? So it's 4 numbers. That's gonna take forever, I'm not gonna guess. I mean, there's like a 713 here. But that... I mean, you're not gonna graffiti the keypad number onto the wall, right?
Hey, new faces, alright. Come on in, dry yourself off.
Okay. A flyer for a psychic hotline. Use matchbox with the name of the bar. A horror film about a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. It's not a serial killer possessed by a nightstick. It's a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. A note scrawled with some popular drink recipes. A nightstick possessed by a serial killer? A wide variety of local beers on tap. Drink of the month is Vinny's Vodka Martini. Wait, you could click on these? You can. You know, usually just the eyeball stuff, they don't highlight the eyeball stuff. But for some reason, on this map they did highlight the eyeball stuff. Usually it's only the actually interactable stuff that it highlights.
Hey,
Nice wine collection. Is that Sealer's Merlot 99?
you know your stuff. Most folks around here don't know their wines. I was saving it for my wedding anniversary, but it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
This your place?
My name's on the sign.
Ah, so you are Vinny.
You're a sharp one.
So I have been told.
Ha! I like you guys.
She is sharp.
Oh, sorry you had to see that. Vicky and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
Why does Vicky need help?
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood.
Come on, tell me. I don't think the screen I get it, but I think I
Sorry,
can.
can't do it. Like you say, it's part of the job description. Vicky's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't betraying that. Even if she has become the neighborhood nut.
Vicky said something about your wife.
It was a tragedy. Yeah, it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Wow, that's very tragic, isn't it? They put
You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off.
Her own family won't
I
talk
said
to her.
enough. Sorry. Hey, hat guy? You okay?
I'm fine. It's just what you said. To turn away from your own family, it's the hardest thing in the world.
Could be. Vicky made it easy for him, I'll say that much.
Tragedy? What happened?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
And so you have to say about your wife.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was. I ain't going anywhere.
Tragic.
That man, Vinny, did his emotions read a bit false to you?
You're not wrong. His wife died. He's been brainwashed not to think about it. He should be grieving. He needs to be grieving. It's just what you do.
Unless you're brainwashed.
So he's like the others.
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
God damn it. Forget it. I'm going for a walk. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
You mean this? The body is covered by a voodoo stained top. Ew, it's not even clean. I can see the blood stains, by the way. She stands at attention, struggling to retain her dignity in the pouring rain. Don't even try. Memorial! The September 11th memorial. It overlooks the spot where the Twin Towers once stood. That was also a tragedy.
Sorry, miss. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave.
But there's a dead body here. Should we be scared?
No, there's no reason to be scared. This is just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
There's a dead body, but there's no reason to be concerned in any way.
Vicky? Nobody. Stay clear of her if you know what's good for you.
Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut?
Neighborhood nut. You been talking to Vinny? Look, she's going through a rough patch. No question there. But you can't talk about cops that way, suspended or not. It's about respect.
You did not seem very respectful when you spoke to Vicky yourself.
That's different. I'm a cop.
Alright, lady. Is it true Vicky's family must be good?
Eesh. Word gets around, don't it?
Oh,
Think it's
sure
easy
does.
for the Santinas? They're a cop family to the bone, going back 100 years at least. Getting suspended like that had to be a blow.
It doesn't matter. You don't turn away from your family.
I won't argue there, but in Vicky's case, I think it was mutual. Her folks had their anniversary barbecue last month. Vicky was there. Things went down. Wasn't pretty.
Thought that'd be
Like
chill
I
as well.
said, it was for her folks' wedding anniversary. I don't know what went down, but the neighbors had to call the cops. Which, as you can imagine, made things a bit awkward at the next briefing meeting.
What kind of tragedy?
It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Can you be a bit more detailed?
It's a tragedy. That's all this is.
Very interesting.
It's
Let me guess. A tragedy?
a tragedy. That's all
Don't-
this is.
Don't help her get brainwashed again.
Why do you keep asking about that? It was her folks' anniversary. We cops were called in. It was dead-ass awkward.
Dead ass awkward.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
Alright, let's try and find Vicky. She's the only one who is not tragic. It's gonna walk around and around in circles until we unlock everything. She's not there. Can we like relitigate this conversation
Yes? What is it? I'm quite busy here.
about Vicky?
I do not gossip about. Please take. Yes.
Alright. Can we try this again?
Evening, ma'am.
Is Vicky really in the neighborhood
Who
now?
said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he?
Is it true Vicky's family turned
Turned
against
against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait, you're related to Vicky?
Ha.
Alright, now you know. She's my sister. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicky's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot.
She got shot?
Right in the shoulder. It was during that nightclub shooting last year. Vicky was the only one to get out alive.
Holy
That kind of
butts.
thing is bound to mess anybody up. But Vicky isn't Vicky anymore. That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time ago.
What cases did Vicky try to reopen?
Just tragedies. That's all they are. Each of them, just a tragedy.
There's a lot of tragedies around here.
She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here, at least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
You sound almost ashamed of her. Your own sister.
Hey, man, you think I haven't tried talking to her? Tried to get her counseling, whatever? She won't listen. I feel bad for her, but she's gone somewhere none of us can follow. I'm not getting dragged down with her, and that's a fact. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business.
Something about family
See,
barbecue.
that's the kind of crap I'm talking about. My parents do a barbecue every summer for their anniversary. All the neighborhood cops go. So, of course, Vicky has to show up and cause a scene. Gets into a screaming match with Captain Harrison. I mean, the captain. They almost threw hands. I get that Vicky went through a lot, but you just don't do that.
Vicky lives on the
Yeah,
Vince bar.
since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford.
Brother and sister are
All
both
of us
cops.
Santinas are cops. Our dad, grandpa, my two big brothers. It's a family thing. At least, until now.
What kind
Like
of
I
tragedy?
said, it's just a tragedy. A tragedy. That's all it is. I told
Barbecue.
you. Vicky and the cap... Right. See you.
Alright, so we're just gonna go walk around and around and around in circles, expanding our gossip of Vicky.